Hello everyone again. Just making another video. I was thinking about the things that's happening the last day or so with Pwcc and eBay and all that good stuff. I'm just thinking one of the easiest solutions to stop or put a damper on a lot of the shilling stuff is before a person can bid on a card or anything over, say, $300, for example, they should have a certain amount of feedback or has a history of purchasing such items that cost a certain amount, rather than someone who's bought 40 things for $1, and now all of a sudden, they have a feedback of 40, and now they're bidding on things that are $1,200, $2,000, $3,000. It should just automatically reject that bid. That's one solution. Another thing I think they could do is have where you can show these shield bids. I mean, you can look in the bidding history of most cards, you'll see where somebody with 6 feedback, 0 feedback, 31 feedback, and you'll notice those same accounts bidding on multiple cards of that exact same seller. So for example, seller ABC list is Peyton Manning rookie card, and then he has another Peyton Manning rookie card. So let's say he has 10 Peyton Manning rookie cards, and you notice that every single one in the bid history has the top bidder has 6 feedback. Again, that just looks a little fishy to me. If you're constantly seeing that account with that low of a feedback bidding on every single card and doing it multiple times, there's a solution to this. It's all going to come down to how eBay really wants to go with it. I've left messages on several other YouTubers who have had basically the same topic, and I put more than likely Probstein is the next one if eBay really wants to be serious, because that's the next one in line that's historically known. While I'm thinking about it, another quick way, Pwcc is one of the few or was one of the few sellers that had their bids were all private, so you couldn't necessarily see, okay, this account with 7 feedback is literally bidding on 300 items, which again doesn't make sense unless you just have these multi-millionaires shopping on eBay and just bidding on every single thing, which again doesn't make sense. Again, there is an easy solution. It's all going to come down to how far does eBay really want to go? Will it lessen their pocket? Sure. I've seen a couple other videos how a lot of the Pokemon collectors, they mostly bought multiple of their cards through Pwcc and other type non-sports cards and whatever. So does it leave a hole in the market? Sure. But at some point, again, this wasn't new, unless you was living under a rock. I mean, this is countless examples on blowout forums and other type of forums and Facebook groups and word of mouth, and it just seemed like it just was okay. Now I'm sure eBay was aware of this for the longest time. I guess maybe they were accepting it or letting it go on because of the amount of revenue that it was generating for them. I don't know. I'm speculating on that one. You couldn't be completely blind to it. It's pretty much out there. Anyways, I hope they actually start, going down the line with these historic people who have questionable auctions. Again, if a card is $100, it's $100. It shouldn't go from $100 to $800 in a week. That just doesn't make sense. There's not very many athletes or people in the world that are accomplishing such grand feats that would warrant something that jumps that high. Just because a player wins a championship or a Super Bowl or Wimbledon or whatever, their price or value of a particular card shouldn't jump 1,000% overnight, or just because there's some new documentary out. Again, that just sounds stupid. And, people are saying, oh, well, it brought people back into the hobby or brought new people. It didn't do all that. You might have got some, but not to the extent where a card that normally sells for 30 or 40,000 goes to $1 million. That just doesn't make sense. We're speaking about the 86 Fleer PSA 10 with a pop of, 313 or whatever it is. Again, it's just silly. Or you can even bring up Luca cards. 1,500 for a card that's the pop is off the charts. Again, I don't want to get into that, but as you see, that card has dropped down to in the 800s, and so forth and so on. Anyways, if eBay really wants to be serious about this, they need to start going down the line and allow for people to give direct feedback and show examples. I'm sure they can see the same thing we're seeing, maybe a little more in detail. If a said seller has been reported, say 50 times for shilling, there might be something to that. I'm not saying you just instantly ban somebody or restrict them just because of one person or even a handful. But when you start getting 50 people, 100 people all saying the exact same thing, might have some warrant to it. Now, enough about that. I just got home from work and I got me a little Mailday. I purchased these two things. I just thought they was cool as shit, and I said, "Wow, I'm gonna get it." And this is a uncut sheet of 1998 Finest. This is the Super Bowl edition. So you see Peyton Manning, Robert Airwood, Fred Taylor, Terrell Davis, Drew Bledsoe, and Barry Sanders. It's a little big. But anyways, that's the Super Bowl version. I thought that was really cool. And then I went and got the Pro Bowl version, which is the exact same thing. 1998 Finest. It just has the Pro Bowl logo. It's huge. Let's see if I can prop these up. Let's see here. I've got a glare, but it's taking up my whole background there. As you can see, there we go. I thought that was cool. I paid roughly $30 each. Yeah, the frame's a little dinged up, little scratches on the acrylic plastic, but you can always get a new frame, but something to add to my collection. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. Just my little 2 cents. Drop a comment, hit the like. Anything you'd like to add, go for it. Have a good day.